following program contains the opinions of its The following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. I am a conservative. A lot of people say I treat them like dogs, but they do seem to get better. Now, if you have a personal health challenge you want to ask about, if you have a health challenge of a friend, a loved one, a workmate, or if you want to talk about medical politics or the home-based business opportunity, give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Well, there's a big article today on the front page of the USA Today. It says, Healthcare Battle Builds. And of course, there's both Democrats and Republicans that don't like what they see in the healthcare bill as is being built and put together. It's passed two committees in the House, getting ready to be passed by the entire House, and then go on to the Senate. But there's still people dragging their toes, not wanting to back it and this, that, and the other, because it puts the responsibility back on the patient to make health care available to everybody, not provided for everybody. There's not going to be any mandates, which means you don't get penalized if you don't get it, right? Right now, kids are supposed to be penalized. That's why they want to stay on grandma's or their mom and dad's health insurance until they're 26 because they don't want to pay a penalty if they don't get it, right? So at any rate, the way to deal with this, the way to make everybody happy, and is to make America a disease-free country. We can do that in less than a year. I mean, Hawaii, I think we can make a disease-free state in 2 months. Everybody in Hawaii, 1.4 million people, very small population for a state. I think it's the smallest population. And, you know, when you think about it, this is not really outrageous. People say, well, Wallach, you must be sniffing glue. Well, before Roger Bannister, everybody knew nobody could run the 4-minute mile. Well, now the record is 3 minutes and 43 seconds. If you can't break the 4-minute mile, don't even try for university or professional or things like the Olympic track teams and middle distance running, because everybody can break the 4-minute mile now. Prior to Roger Bannister in 1954, it was totally impossible. It was beyond human capacity. Now everybody does it. Okay? Just think about it. We can prevent and cure scurvy with vitamin C. We can prevent and cure night blindness with vitamin A. We can prevent and cure iron deficiency anemia with iron supplements. Whoa! We can prevent and cure pernicious anemia with vitamin B12. We can prevent and cure beriberi with vitamin B1. We can prevent and cure pellagra with B3 niacin. We can prevent and cure rickets with vitamin D3. I could go on and on and on. You get the idea here. Okay, so we already have the ability. We already have the knowledge. We already have, I've been doing this commercially for 40 years. to make America disease-free. We've done a very good job when it comes to infectious stuff. We have meat inspection, we have eggs inspection, dairy inspection, milk inspection. We have functional sewer systems. We have water treatment plants. We have food storage in houses. We have freezers. We have canned foods that last years and years and years. We have dried food that lasts 25 years. We don't have plagues of Ebola virus going through America like they do in Central Africa, where they have no sewage treatment, that sort of thing. And so we've pretty much done a pretty good job with infectious disease. We don't have epidemics and so on. But we do have to deal with these deaths from natural causes. Remember, I have a book in the Smithsonian Institute as National Treasure because I did 20,000 autopsies back in the 60s, the middle 60s to the early 70s, 1,200 pages. That was basically my thesis for my PhD equivalent, okay, at University of Missouri, Iowa State University, and Washington University, okay? And it's one of those things where nobody else has the training I have. I'm not smarter than anybody else, but I do know how to prevent and reverse type 2 diabetes. It's a deficiency of a single nutrient. We've known it for 85 years. I know how to help people who've been legally blind 6, 8, 10 years from macular degeneration, make them be able to read 20/20 again in 90 days. Okay, only 2 out of 27 will have to wear glasses. The other 25 don't even need to wear glasses. Then, of course, things like asthma, very easy to prevent and reverse. Cancer is a self-inflicted disease. In most cases, it's preventable, okay? In fact, that's one of my 9 lawsuits against the FDA and federal court and prevailed, where I can legally say you can supplement with selenium and reduce your risk significantly of many types of cancer. Arthritis is easy to prevent and reverse. It has nothing to do with genetics. High blood pressure, cardiovascular disease, things like congestive heart failure is a deficiency of a single vitamin. I've had people in 5 days get rid of their congestive heart failure. They're on medication for 10, 12, 15 years. Okay, same way with cardiomyopathy heart disease. If they don't have a heart attack yet, but it's diagnosed, or they survive a heart attack, supplementing with a single mineral will prevent them from dying from cardiomyopathy heart disease. And then, of course, you're looking at Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is a physician-caused disease. A physician-caused disease didn't exist 48 years ago. Today, it's the number 4 killer of adults in the United States and other industrialized nations. Well, I want you to get a hold of your young Jimmy associate, get the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Rare Spin Cures, and learn how to prevent and reverse as many as 900 different diseases. We can eliminate every birth defect you can name, and many of them, like muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis, are reversible even after the kid's born. I can even reduce the genetic markers in muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis because they're not really genetic markers. They occur in over 17 other diseases that have nothing to do with muscular dystrophy and cystic fibrosis, and we can deal with them just with nutritional supplementation. So again, I urge you to contact your young GP associate. We're looking for help. I'm getting 10,000 new patients a month now. People are, because of this horrible healthcare debacle thing, people are looking, and they're coming to me and saying, "Are you still doing that stuff, Wallach?" Yeah, get a hold of the book, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, Epigenetics and Rare Earth Cures, and learn how to prevent and reverse as many as 900 different diseases. Make America a disease-free country, and we won't have to worry about the cost of healthcare because we won't be paying for any healthcare. And we will be able to reduce the risk of healthcare by 85 to 90%. Hello, hello, hello. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Longevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local longevity associate and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Longevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Longevity's Java Fit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All Java Fit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Aracaba coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try Java Fit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with Java Fit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Longevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 9 Flat Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you need to lose that 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Longevity associate and ask for the books Hell's Kitchen. The subtitle is The Cause, Prevention, and Cure of Obesity. It also discusses type 2 diabetes and the metabolic syndrome. Get the book Energy Crisis. And learn about the keto diet and how that'll help you lose that weight. And learn how Pastor Ivan went from 440 pounds in 7 months down to 165 pounds. That was 5 years ago. He's still 165 because he stayed on the 90 for Life program. And then, of course, Dr. Regina, she 5'3". She went from 325 pounds. She lost 150 pounds in 6 months. And she's now going to lose another I think she's going to lose another 60 here and get down to where she wants to be. But, I mean, we have thousands of people do this every month. If you need to lose 10, 25, 50, 75, 100 pounds or more, contact your Longevity associate. Get the books Hell's Kitchen, Energy Crisis. Get on the keto caramel diet, the shake, the meal bar. Get on Rev and lose that half a pound to 2 pounds a day and keep it off. Okay. Doug, what pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I thought we'd talk a bit about daylight savings time, as I personally have never been a fan of daylight savings time. I think it screws up your biological clock twice a year, and I found a story on Fox News headlined, Ways Daylight Savings Time Can Affect Your Health. Say an hour may not seem like a lot, but the time shift can have significant effects on your body, according to Sandhya Kumar, a medical doctor and assistant professor of neurology and the medical director for the Sleep Disorder Center at Wake Forest University. And say with springtime change, you essentially have to go to bed earlier and get up earlier, which is difficult for many of us to do. I say most of us end up losing 40 to 50 minutes of sleep during those first few days. And as a nation that's significantly sleep deprived to begin with, even the little change can impact your health. They say studies have noted all kinds of physical and mental effects associated with daylight savings time, both the shift to it and the shift away from it. They say IVF rates drop in March, weeks immediately following the time change. May carry risk, a unique risk, that is, for women who had a previous miscarriage and are undergoing in vitro fertilization. This was all published in the Chronobiology International. They say miscarriage rates were much higher in women in this group whose embryo transfers were conducted within 21 days after the start of daylight savings time. Heart attacks spike after the springtime change. A 2014 study found that, and published in Open Heart, found a 25% increase in the number of heart attacks occurring the Monday after daylight savings time starts compared to other Mondays in the year. And there was a 21% drop in the number of heart attacks following the end of daylight savings time. They say heart attacks aren't the only cardiovascular risk associated with changing the clock's preliminary research presented at the 2016 Academy for Neurology found that stroke rates in Finland are 8% higher on average in the 2 days following both time changes. They say older adults, people with cancer, seem to have The most increased risk during this time, disturbed sleep can contribute to high blood pressure and poor mental health. And they go on to say that teens are especially affected. In fact, they have a higher rate of car accidents right after the time change. And they say depression also goes on the rise after the time change. So yet another good reason why we should get rid of this stupid thing, in my opinion at least.
Well, when people are nutritionally deficient and they're on the borderline and marginally ready to have some kind of health event or go from being a subclinical situation to a clinical disease like a heart attack or a stroke, which are both nutritional deficiencies, you're not quite there, but then you throw in the stress of a speeding ticket, you throw in the stress of, the time change, all that kind of stuff. Well, if you have trouble with that, we have an answer. We have a wonderful product. It's an herbal product called Sleep Ease. I go ahead and take Sleep Ease, an hour before your regular sleep time, and go to sleep. Take your 90 essential nutrients. Okay, that's what we're here for. You don't need to go to a doctor and get a prescription pharmaceutical sleeping medicine, which can wind up killing you. I mean, there's 700 people. I don't know what the statistic is. There's like 700 people. Is it every month that die from opioid overdoses and that kind of prescription painkillers? And so people need to use our programs. Get the Sleep Ease. Take 2 or 3 of those before, half hour before your regular sleep time. Get the sleep. Get your regular sleep time. Wear one of those masks so your eyes are darkened. And stay away from caffeine after 12 noon. Thank you for bringing that one up, Doug. Everybody needs what we got. We'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these next.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
Hey, if you're like me, your life is hectic. You don't know where you're going to be next. Between kids and family and in-laws and work and traffic and everything else that's driving me crazy right now, my life is insane. I bet your life's insane as well. When do we have time to get every single nutrient we need to be healthy? When? Well, I've got a tip for you. Take a product called Pollen Burst. It's so simple, even I can do it. All you have to do is open the package, pour it in water, mix it up, and bam, you're ready to go. It tastes great. It's not one of those medicine-tasting things. It tastes great, low in calories, helps curb your appetite, gives you natural energy that doesn't let you crash, gives you your vitamins, minerals, nutrients, everything from the plant world. And I got to tell you, for a busy person like me or a busy person like you, we need simple, we need good. Pollen Burst is your answer. Tastes great. Try it, and you'll feel better.
Call your local Longevity distributor to find out how Pollen Burst can make you feel better. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463.
Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 94 Black Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And we're going to do the longevity business as a business. I urge you to contact your longevity associate. Say, I'm in. I need to get a hold of that trilogy books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with over 900 different diseases using vitamins and minerals and trace minerals and rare earths, amino acids, fatty acids, herbs, and aromatherapy oils. That's a trilogy of books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, and the Passport Aromatherapy, and learn how to deal with these 900 different diseases. Now, it's one of those things where you don't have to figure all this out. We've already figured it out. We have, the basic package, the 90 for Life program, where everybody gets a healthy start pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. All vertebrates require these 90 essential nutrients, including man. And then we have sort of prefabbed secret sauces, we call them, for over 900 different diseases. You just add the secret sauce for a particular disease or disease complex, and some people have 5, 6, 7 diseases, okay? And you deal with the ones that are most debilitating or the ones that are most life-threatening first, and then you go on to the next ones. This is very, very simple. You don't even need a high school degree to do this. Contact your longevity associate today and get working. We need help. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Massachusetts. And Dan, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hey, Dr.
Well,
Wallach.
Dan, on the air.
I'm glad I caught you today.
Thank you, sir.
I had a holistic practitioner diagnose me with mercury toxicity.
Okay.
And as soon as I told her that, she told me that, I said, I had my metal fillings taken out in the past 6 to 7 years. And she said, well, did they take any special precautions? I said, well, no, not that I recall. And I remember feeling kind of lousy after having some of them taken out.
Okay, well, let me ask you quick questions here, Dan. First of all, how did she diagnose this? Was it blood test, hair analysis, or muscle testing, or what?
Muscle testing.
Okay. Well, here's what I would do. I would get a hold of the book, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, and it tells you how to collect a hair sample, where to send it, and how to send it. And you will know by actual analyses of the levels of minerals, including mercury in your hair, whether or not you do, in fact, have mercury toxicity. Okay? But these hair analyses will stand up in court, okay, as far as evidence, whereas muscle testing will not. And so, again, I urge you to get a hold of the book, Rare Earths and Cures, from a longevity associate, and get the hair analysis, follow the recipe, if you will, on how to collect the hair, where to send it. And then when you get the computer printout back as a result of the analysis, then you call us. But in the meantime, what do you weigh?
167.
And how tall are you, sir?
5'10".
Okay, so you're slim. All right. And do you have any other issues? Do you have any skin problems, eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
A little bit on my forehead. A little bit of dermatitis, I guess.
Okay. And do you have any history of asthma or bronchitis?
No, I do the diet and all that. I no gluten and all that. I've seen you many times, and I've taken care of.
Wait a minute. Are you taking any longevity products at this time?
Yes, I am.
Okay, good for you. Now, in addition to the 90 essential nutrients, Charmaine.
Yes.
What extra, there's one mineral that you would add is actually a specific sort of antidote to mercury poisoning.
It's selenium.
Selenium, you get an A+, girl. Yeah, just take 3 selenium 3 times a day, get that hair analysis done, and give us a call back. But stay on everything, stay gluten-free, and give us a call after you get the hair analysis back. But get on 9 selenium a day. We'll be back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. That's 888-379-2552. Lines open. You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
You You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there, in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local Youngevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the Ultimate Tangy Tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as Tangy Tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy Tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And if you want to live to be well beyond 100 chronologically, say 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, plus, well, being biologically 30, 40, 50, contact your Youngevity associate and ask for the books Epigenetics, The Death of the Genetic Disease Transmission, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures, and learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Learn how to, maybe even more importantly, add 25 to 50 healthy years to your kids' life. Remember, the government prediction is your kids will be the first generation of Americans that do not live as long as you. And unless we supplement them, we will be burying them. That's what it comes down to. So, again, the books Epigenetics, the book Immortality, and the book Rare Earths and Cures. Learn why the top 20 longevity cultures have 40 times 100-year-olds we do. Why is it they have 100 per 250 of the population? We only have 1 per 10,000. We spend more money for health care than all the other nations of the world combined, yet we only rank 43rd when it comes to longevity. Contact your Youngevity associate today and add years to your life. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Thelma, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Oh, Thelma, you're on the air.
Hi, good morning, Dr. Wallach. I have a question. I'm having left hip and leg pain, in high blood pressure and pre-diabetic.
Okay, now let's go back to the beginning there. I didn't get that first piece. I heard leg pain. What did you say before the leg pain?
Left hip and leg pain.
Okay, left hip. Okay, I got you. Left hip and leg pain. You got the high blood pressure, and then pre-diabetes. How much do you weigh, Thelma?
110.
And how tall are you?
5'3".
Okay, so you're slim. 5'3", you're 110 pounds. Very good. You have any other issues? Any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
Just hair falling out.
Okay, so some hair loss. Okay, that's useful. And then do you have any history of respiratory problems? Bronchitis, asthma?
No.
Any bowel problems? Constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome?
No.
Okay, good.
No.
Okay, Charmaine, this gal's about your weight, a little taller than you, about your weight, 110, and she has high blood pressure. She's a pre-diabetic. She has left hip and leg pain, and she's losing some hair. What do you think's going on here?
Well, there could be different things, but she could have a gluten intolerance. It's possible, and she doesn't know it.
She does. Yeah, I think she does because she's hair loss. Okay. And then, what about the hip and leg pain?
Well, I would give her, to support all the joints and everything, I would give her one healthy bone and joint pack, and then I would also add to it the Sweeties, and I would also add the classic, the Daily Classic, and the Niacin Plus.
Okay, and that's for the high blood pressure, the Ultimate Daily Classic. And go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. That's going to support and promote healthy blood pressure, healthy blood flow through obstructed arteries. The Sweeties, I'd have her take. I'd go ahead and have her get 1 bottle of the Sweeties, take 2 of those at breakfast and dinner, get 1 of those bottles of the glucogenics, and can take 2 of those at noontime, and that's kind of a supporting healthy blood sugar, and also supporting healthy sugar and carbohydrate metabolism at the cellular level. What would you do to encourage hair growth other than getting rid of the gluten?
What do you call it? Ocean's Gold could help.
Okay, right. Well, what about something that talks about hair, skin, and nails?
Oh yeah, hair, skin, and nails. Those 2 things could help. Yeah.
There you go. I go ahead and take 3 of those twice a day. It's 2 bottles a month of hair, skin, and nails. Eat lots of eggs. Eat 6, 8, 10 eggs a day. Get that high-quality protein in there. And call us every couple of weeks, Thelma. We'll walk you through it. We'll be back after these messages.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463. 3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back. Dead Doctors Online, the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here of Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I believe that everybody should be prepared, for blizzards and snowstorms and floods and wildfires and earthquakes and tornadoes and hurricanes and man-made disasters, hacking, all this stuff that's going on, the grid going down. You need to be prepared. So I urge you to get to your Youngevity associate and ask for the book Prepare. The subtitle is The Prepper's Survival Bible. And get a hold of the Go Foods, 25-year shelf life. I mean, we're talking about whole meals, gluten-free, non-GMO, non-MSG, and organic. They're all organic. I mean, it's good stuff, okay? And then you need to have, of course, our colloidal silver for disinfecting wounds. You need to have the Pure Works for keeping yourself good, because it may shut the water off. That may be your only way to do personal hygiene is the Pure Works spray and foam and liquid soap and lotion. And don't forget the Killer Biotic, a great blend of herbs. Don't forget the good herbs. You want to have a good wide variety of good herbs. So you can't get to a pharmacy for stuff. You need to be able to support your cardiovascular system, your muscles, your joints, your blood pressure. You need to get a good spread of the good herbs, and then don't forget your 90 for Life program. Don't forget the Rebound for electrolytes and 100 nutrients in it. Gatorade has 2, Powerade has 6, and our Rebound has 100. Hello? Okay. Contact your Youngevity associate today and get a hold of the book. Again, Prepare, the Prepper's Survival Bible. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's go to Chicago, Illinois, and Dave, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Dave, you're on the air.
Yes, sir. Thank you for taking my call, doctor. How are you, sir?
Fine, sir. Thank you. What's up?
Good. Sir, I got a 40-year-old lady with 160 pounds, 5'2". She suffers from anemia, and she's also gluten intolerant, and she got chronic fatigue. I gave her the 90. She chose to go for also the pollen burst, and she's having some kind of reaction that I don't know what to tell her.
Okay.
She feels...
Do you know which of the pollen bursts she's taking? There's 3 flavors. Which one is she taking?
She's taking the one that comes in the detox, the original, orangey flavor.
Okay, well, the orange flavor. The original pollen burst gets its SOD from gliadin, which is the gluten from oats. And so she's having this weird reaction because she's getting gluten from that pollen burst. If she wants pollen burst, she should get, which pollen burst should she get, Charmaine, to be gluten-free?
The gushing grape.
Gushing grape, which is the 3rd generation of the pollen burst. People love the original ones. If you don't have a gluten problem, it's fabulous. I mean, it's been around a long time. It's a well-respected source of energy, good, healthy way to do it. But if you have a gluten intolerance, you want the 3rd generation. You want the gushing grape, as Char says. And this may be why she has some chronic anemia, okay, because she's in chronic fatigue syndrome, because she's not absorbing nutrients. At 5'2", I'd like to see her weigh 110. How would you help her get rid of her 40 pounds, 50 pounds she needs to lose here, Char?
Rev.
Okay, yeah, Rev. And at 160 pounds, what would you give her? What source of the 90 essential nutrients would you start her with?
Well, what else has she got wrong?
Well, she's 40, 50 pounds overweight.
Yeah.
Okay, and she's chronically anemic. Okay, so just saying that, and what would you give her the basic Healthy Start Pack? Would you give her the Healthy Brain?
I would give her the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack myself.
Yeah, and because she's 160 pounds, I'd go for it. Use a heavy hammer there. Get her on 2 of them. If finances are a problem, I would get her, let's see here, the anemia, I would go ahead and get her an extra bottle of what?
For anemia, being anemic is like a lack of. She needs more copper in her diet, which would be more calcium, right?
No, more selenium.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah, copper is in the selenium. Excuse me. Sorry.
Yep. Okay. Okay, you're hung up on calcium today. Okay. Okay, so that's where we would go. We give her 1 Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, an extra bottle of selenium, so she takes 6 of those a day. And she needs, of course, the chronic fatigue syndrome. What would you, if she likes coffee, she can use our Java Fit coffee, great organic coffee. She can also use the Rebound. And, of course, if she likes the pollen burst, again, Char was quite correct, the gushing grape is the one she needs. Give us a call every couple of weeks, Dave. Let us know how she's doing. And the Rev, I give her a dropper full of the Rev underneath her tongue 30 minutes before each meal. And after 7 to 10 days, she should begin to lose a half pound, 2 pounds a day. We'll walk you guys through this. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Cedar Rapids, Iowa. And, Michael, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Michael, you're on the air.
Thank you, Doctor. Last week I had a breathing problem. I wound up in the emergency room. They gave me blood test, EKG, an echocardiogram. Over a couple of days, they pushed IV furosemide, drained off a bunch of fluid, and the echo said I was acute congestive heart disease with an EF of 17. I asked the doctor, what could I do to get that 17 higher? Is there any exercise to strengthen my heart? And he said, there's no exercise that will strengthen your heart. He said, the only thing we can do is if you limit your liquid intake and don't eat any salt, then that protocol might help it so it won't diminish.
Okay, how much do you weigh, Michael?
261 this morning.
And how tall are you?
6'3".
Okay, at 6'3", I'd like to see you weigh 200, 210, that kind of stuff, 215. Okay, so we need to lose about 35, 40 pounds. And so, Charmaine, what would you do for Michael to support healthy heart function?
I would get him on 2, he really should have 3, but 2 or 3 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs, and then we would add the de-stress for all his conditions.
Yeah, ideally, as you say, Michael, if finances are not a problem, I'd go for 3 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs per month. That'll be a full dose of everything at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I would also, what would you do for the congestive heart failure? There's a specific vitamin deficiency. Don't say the vitamin, just say what product will support the source and the need for that vitamin.
I already said de-stress.
Okay, de-stress, yep. And I'd go ahead with 3 of those 3 times a day, be 3 bottles a month. Even if you only do 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs, I'd go for 3 of the de-stress capsules 3 times a day. It'd be 3 bottles a month. Capital D like David dash stress. And then, in addition, what would you give extra for the breathing problems? Let's say he only goes with 2 of the Healthy Brain and Heart Packs. What else would you throw in?
Well, there's a lot of things you could give him for breathing. One would be the Oxybody. The other thing, you could put Raven Sera on him.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that's from aromatherapy division. Raven Sera, absolutely. Very good. Okay. And so there's where we're going to go, Michael, and give us the Rev, of course. I'd go ahead and get yourself 1 bottle of Rev, put a dropper full on your tongue 30 minutes for each meal, leave it absorb through oral tissues. Within 7 to 10 days, you should start losing a half a pound, 2 pounds a day. Don't forget, no fried food, no processed meats, no oils or gluten. And call us every 2 weeks. Tell us your weight, tell us your blood pressure, tell us your pulse, and let us know when you go into the doctor, and let him make the decision whether he's going to reduce the medication and so forth, and keep us informed. We'll walk you through this. The congestive heart failure is a deficiency of a single vitamin. We've known it for 300 years. And we'll be back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie for these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach.
When those aches and pains in your knees, elbows, hands, shoulders, and back crop up, reach for Youngevity's CM Cream. Put CM Cream on a Q-tip and put it in your ear canal for relief from headaches and sinus pressure. A topical temporary relief from minor aches and pains of muscles and joints associated with strains, sprains, and simple backaches. Why take aspirin or nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs that can cause stomach bleeding and liver damage? Just apply CM Cream liberally to the affected areas, and within 20 minutes or so, you'll have relief from those nagging minor aches and pains. You'll feel better for up to 4 to 5 hours. So the next time you have achy joints or muscles, do what I do. Reach for CM Cream for relief. And for systemic relief, reach for CM Plus capsules. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Hello, Judy DeVilbus here. If I could only afford to get one product out of everything, that product would be the Ultimate Classic. It has the vitamins, the minerals, the bioflavonoids. It even has grapeseed extract. The one product that would give you just about everything under the sun you would need for a perfect nutritional program would be the Ultimate Classic. By the way, people that are on the go, it's very, very hard to take the liquids with them when they go on their trip to get their supplements in every day. Well, you know something? You can use the Ultimate Daily tablets and the mineral capsules. When I'm going on a trip, if I have enough room, I just take the 2 bottles with me. If not, just use a little baggie and take a couple of daily doses with you. It's very simple. It's very easy. There's no mess, no fuss, no refrigeration. Just take your capsules, take your tablets, and you're finished for the day.
To order these products, call your local Youngevity distributor today. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Indiana. And Annetta, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Iveta, you're on the air.
Yes, hello, Dr. Wallach.
Hi, how can I help you?
I'm calling for my son. He has crepitant synovitis in his left wrist.
Okay, I'm sorry. He has what in his left wrist?
It's the doctor calls it crepitant synovitis.
Okay, I got you. Synovitis, okay. Anything else?
That's in his left wrist. We're just trying to figure out what we can do to address it. He's
okay. How old is your son?
He's 58.
Okay, and how much does he weigh?
165.
Mm-hmm. How tall?
5'5".
Okay. So he's a little overweight, maybe 10, 15 pounds overweight. Does he have any other issues? Any arthritis?
No. He did have surgery on that hand for a carpal tunnel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Does he have any history of skin problems, any eczema, dermatitis, or psoriasis?
No.
What about asthma or bronchitis?
No.
High blood pressure, diabetes?
No, he doesn't have any of that. He is on medication. The doctor's giving him some medicine for pain right now for that wrist.
Okay, pain meds. Okay, I hope it's not opioids. Okay, here we go. Charmaine, 155. Yeah. He's got a history of carpal tunnel syndrome. Post-surgery, he's got synovitis, which is a sort of an irritation of the synovial membranes of the joints and maybe the coverings of the tendons and ligaments that produce synovial fluid. And let's see here. What would you do for this guy?
Well, for all his joints and everything, joint problems, I'd give him 2 healthy bone and joint packs. And the minerals have a the whole thing has minerals in it, which has one mineral that specifically helps.
Okay, stop there. What would you do for the pain?
Well, Sabrina can put CM cream with some trauma oil in it for the pain.
The CM cream comes with the healthy bone and joint packs. So it'll be 2 healthy bone and joint packs, a full dose serving of breakfast and dinner. You can use the wide mouth jars of CM cream topically on the places that hurt. And then, as Char said, get a couple of these little 10 ml bottles of the trauma oil, which is a blend of aromatherapy oils that have anti-inflammatory and anti-pain stuff, and so you can add maybe 5-6 drops of the trauma oil, TRAUMA, trauma oil, to every teaspoon of the CM cream that you're going to use on his wrists, elbows, neck, knees, any place he has pain in his joints or tendons or ligaments. And even if you can get 2 healthy bone and joint packs, I think he'll have enough of everything for his body weight 165. It's imperative for him to get off all the bad foods. What bad foods groups? Quickly, Sharp. 4 bad food groups.
No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils of any kind, and no burnt animal fat.
Okay, and no gluten, no wheat, barley, rye, and oats.
Right.
Okay. Give us a call every couple of weeks. Let us know how he's doing. You're welcome to call anytime, but don't wait longer than 2 weeks. We'll walk you guys through this. It's a matter of relieving the pain, and he might be able to either reduce or even get off prescription painkillers. I don't like them because there's a high fatality rate, accidental overdosing and stuff, or little kids get into the cabinet and get those drugs, and so we want to really eliminate prescription painkillers, like for 99% of the time they're used. And let's see here. How much time we got here, Doug?
You got about 30 seconds.
30 seconds. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Remind everybody, if you want to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life and the life of your kids and your other loved ones and people in your church and your workplace and your community, contact your Youngevity associate and get the books Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book Epigenetics, the Death of the Genetic Theory of Disease Transmission, the book Rare Has Been Cures, and the book Immortality. Learn how to add 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. Get rid of all the bad foods, the fried foods, processed meats, oils, and gluten, and let's make America a disease-free country. We can do it, and then there won't be any cost to health care because you won't need health care. What a concept. Well, thank you so much, Shar. Super job as usual. Thank you, Doug and Richard. Superlative job as usual. Great testimonies and questions today. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. And God bless